Hello, welcome to eBook Lancer channel. We are producing more than 8,000 videos this year for small medium business and internet marketer. You can get the advantage of this by subscribing our channel at the bottom of this video.
Why gratitude is important for your happiness and success. The self-help industry has made a lot of money from encouraging people to continuously push themselves forward and chase after goals. We are constantly reminded that we need to set goals and targets, come up with plans, and then chase after them. We have to stay hungry and keep on going after that next thing. But lately, there has been something of an evolution in this teaching, and more gurus are starting to remind us that it is equally important to just stop, smell the roses, and remind ourselves what we have already accomplished. Because there is a very good chance that you have already accomplished a great deal. You probably live in a nice home. You probably have friends and family that love you. And no doubt, you have your own accomplishments in your career. You've probably traveled places and seen things and done things. And there is lots to be grateful for, from your health to the fact that you're living above the poverty line, to the curves your partner sports. You have things to look forward to, things like the sun on your face in the mornings, a delicious bowl of cereal, a movie coming out that you're excited about, a holiday that's booked, and a good book in bed tomorrow night. If we constantly focus on all the things we want to change and all the things we want to accomplish, then we'll miss all the things we do have. And this leaves us constantly dissatisfied, constantly unhappy, and constantly running on that hedonistic treadmill. The Stoics teach us that events don't shape our mood or mental state. We shape our mood and mental state in the way that we react to events. The Stoics further recommend that we take time to fortify ourselves against future hardship by reminding ourselves that bad things happen and preparing ourselves for every eventuality. But it is equally important that you remind yourself to react to all those good things that happen to you. Take 5 minutes to write down 3 things you are grateful for every day, and you will feel happier, more energetic, and more accomplished. And this is what will give you the energy and spur you on to do even more great things. Practicing gratitude is perhaps one of the most important changes you can make if you want to start living an empowered life. Start now. Why journaling is a powerful tool for self-betterment. If you want to improve yourself and to become a better version of you, then there are countless strategies and practices you can use to make this possible. Knowing which of these practices are the most useful and are worth your time is one of the most important steps to successfully developing yourself and becoming better. And journaling is certainly one of the most useful. Let's see what journaling really means and why it's such a good practice. What is journaling? Journaling is the simple practice of keeping a diary or a record of events. This can be a brief annotation about your day, or an in-depth exploration of your feelings and of what happened. Which kind of journaling you choose will depend on the amount of time you have and the way you like to write. Likewise, it is up to you if you want to use the Dear Diary format or you want to be entirely removed and write in a more clinical fashion. This is your space, and your rules are the only ones that need apply. The power of journaling. Either way, journaling provides you with a very powerful tool that will allow you to reflect on the day that has just passed. This is important because it will allow you to remind yourself of what happened during the day, and therefore to give yourself a better chance of remembering those events for longer. This also provides a record and context for your life. When you read back over your journal, you'll get a much more vivid version of events than you would do by relying on memory alone. Countless studies show us just how fallible our memories are, and how this can lead to cognitive bias and poor decision-making. Journaling may also help you to better accomplish your goals. You should write here not just about the past, but about your feelings and thoughts, and what you want to achieve for the future. Doing this will help to consolidate your plans and improve your chances of making them happen. Journaling can even strengthen your emotional intelligence by forcing you to come to terms with your own emotions. This is very important for your health and your ability to function and thrive in the workplace and in relationships. The very act of writing, especially using cursive, has also been shown to have a lot of benefits. This is great for boosting your IQ as well as your fine motor control. Why knowing your purpose changes everything. Want a quick hack to improve your happiness, your drive, your attractiveness, your confidence, and your success? Then find your life's purpose. Okay, so it's not really a quick hack. Discovering your life purpose can be hard work, and it can be very elusive for some. But once you know what you're all about, you'll find that everything comes easier, and you are a more accomplished and successful individual almost overnight. In this presentation, you'll discover just why finding your purpose makes such a gigantic difference, even to the way that others see you. Discovering your life purpose means knowing what makes you tick, understanding your passion, and knowing what it is that will best pull you out of bed in the mornings. Discovering this passion makes all the difference to you as a person because it gives you the enthusiasm and excitement for your projects and for your trajectory in life. Have you ever met someone who is truly motivated and driven, who is brimming with excitement for the subject they are discussing? These people are more animated, they gesticulate more, and they enrapture their audience. Someone who is truly passionate is infectious. They can make you excited about topics that otherwise would have no meaning to you. But most of us never get to this point. Most of us are too focused on the boring and the mundane. And this is also going to negatively impact on happiness and on motivation. You see, when your goal is just to get a promotion in an unrewarding job, you will find that you're much less motivated, much less excited, and that you possibly even struggle to wake up in the mornings. Moreover, we need growth in order to feel like we are moving forward, and that our life has meaning. When we stagnate, we begin to decline. When we aren't moving forward, we become listless. Life loses its color and seems pointless. And purpose is critical for success, too. In order to be truly successful, you need to work your very best. You need to have drive and motivation. You need to wake up in the morning excited to start your work again. In order to feel that way, you first need to do something that you love, and you need to find that purpose. Without that, you'll only ever give a fraction of your full potential, and as such, you'll fall short of achieving your fullest. Why you need to focus on your body to improve your mind. Everyone knows that they should improve their health and fitness. Everyone knows that going to the gym is important for them. But some people just aren't interested. Often, these are people who are more concerned with intellectual pursuits. These tend to be more studious types who are content to spend their days programming, reading, or cooking. Other than finding a partner, they have little need for working out. What if I told you that working out was one of the very best things you could do to improve your brain power, to become more intelligent, more focused, and better at learning? What if I told you that the entire way you think is based on your physical body? Keep listening and let me explain. It is common knowledge that exercise boosts brain power. We all know by now that training with CV or weights will improve your memory and your IQ tests. What you might not realize, though, is just how profoundly connected the body and the mind are. This is something that is relatively new to science, too. It is a subject called embodied cognition, which posits that our understanding of the world comes from our physical interactions with it. When someone speaks to you, or you read a passage of text, you understand the meaning contained with it in an almost unconscious and automatic process. That's because you know English. But what does this really mean? What is the brain doing in order to understand the words that it is reading? Psychologists once answered this question by saying that the brain must translate the English into a base language for the brain. They used the term mentalese to describe this hypothetical language. Subsequent research has looked at how mentalese might really work. Brain scans appear to show that when we are being told something, we understand it by mentally picturing what is happening, or a representation of the meaning. So when someone tells you about the time that they went into the woods and it was cold, your brain visualizes you being in the woods and the world being cold. It can do this only because of your prior experience of being in the woods. In your brain, the very same areas light up as though you were doing those things. When you speak in more abstract terms, you still relate it back to your physical experiences. In other words, you use your body to interpret and understand words and terms. So, I'll leave you to imagine what a difference good health can make.